Hello, this is Orlando Mayor Buddy Dyer.
Welcome home.
Soar into tower. We are ready for takeoff.
Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
Hey, it's Amy from DVC Clubhouse.
Hey Clubbers, it's Scott from DVC Clubhouse.
Hey, it's Kathleen from DVC Clubhouse.
Welcome aboard. It's Phil from DVC Clubhouse. Hello, everyone, again, and welcome back to the Debrief Podcast brought to you by DVC Clubhouse. We're recording back to back. This one will drop just before the first of the year. So, as with the last episode, we are recording without Amy, who's probably out having some kind of fun that we're not having. But I am joined by the amazing Scott and Kathleen. What's up, guys?
Hi, guys.
Hello, guys.
Amy is currently on her way to Jollywood. That's where she's at.
Womp, womp, womp. We'll see if she finds it as crowded as you did.
I mean, I don't know. I went on a Saturday, so.
What's tonight? Tonight's a Wednesday.
Yeah.
It could be better, I suppose. But you know what?
Yeah.
My guess is I haven't looked. Are those selling out like the Christmas parties? Can you just assume that they're going to be sold out or no?
I could have bought, I looked just the other day, I could have bought for tonight.
Yeah.
Really?
Jollywood.
Okay, so
Mhm.
Yeah.
not as big of a hit as Magic Kingdom. That's to be expected, though. I have the
Yeah.
feeling that Jollywood's is just catering so much more to the locals versus the Christmas party, which is catering to those people that come down to have the whole Christmas Disney experience.
I could see that. Yeah. Definitely.
So last week we talked about our Christmas wishes. And of course, with the first coming up in just a few days, we decided we're going to talk about our New Year's resolutions. And looking back at all of my griping about my Christmas wishes, maybe my resolution will be to be more positive. I'm not going to get it done, but I can certainly hope.
It's nice to say out loud anyway.
Right. I won't be as critical. I'm not going to follow through with it, but it makes me feel better to say I'll try.
Yeah.
You never know, Phil. It could happen. You
Hey,
never know.
last year my resolution was to take my time and sit back and enjoy Disney more than I have in the past. I actually think I accomplished that this year. It wasn't the rushed go, go, go. The kids are getting
Mhm.
older and we were able to just kind of take it as it came and not have huge expectations. And we spent some pretty long trips there, which helped, but I think I did that pretty well.
Well, you better set the bar a little higher this year. I expect to hear
Or
cruise.
lower.
Yeah. I expect to hear cruise in your come out of your mouth. Disney cruise.
Okay. I was going to say, we can go to Cruise Cup.
No, we can't.
No, okay. It was worth a shot. Hey, so actually that's kind of cool. My next trip down to DC in a couple of weeks, I'm going to be at the Capitol to partake, not that I'm getting anything, to partake in giving a fairly prestigious international award called AFRAS, which is the Association for Rescue at Sea. And one of the people that I'm helping to present the award to is the captain of the Disney Treasure.
Oh, awesome.
They had an amazing rescue with the cruise ship, and he is going to be at the Capitol with us. Here's my phone. He's going to be at the Capitol with us to receive that award, which is kind of cool. I saw all the results
Yeah.
come in.
That's
And-
pretty cool.
No, he knows he's getting that one. I was like, I signed an NDA. Was I supposed to say that? No, the captain of the treasure knows he's getting that award. That one is public. We're good.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Maybe he can talk you into
Yeah. Going on a cruise.
taking a ride on his boat.
I sincerely doubt that, but you guys can just keep hoping.
That would be the worst one to start with because that's a 7-nighter.
Yeah.
Is it?
The treasure
Cruise
is a 7-nighter.
Yeah, its treasure is only 7 nights.
Yeah, you're not going to get a 3-nighter on that one.
I'm just asking for a 3-night, Phil. That's it.
Look, I have offered on numerous occasions to fly my children down to you for you to take them on a cruise. All expenses paid by you.
These are your resolutions.
Yeah, you're putting words in my mouth, Mr. Huff.
Mm-hmm. Just trying to help you.
Yeah, you're lightening my wallet pretty hard trying to help me here.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. You guys have just
Who's going
spoiled the mood
first?
for me already.
Are you gonna go first?
Kathleen, you haven't gone first in forever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been like you never. Like, I mean,
Yeah, okay.
ladies first.
I guess I'll go first.
Perfect.
So, my New Year's resolution.
God, this is. I don't like. I just gotta look. I wish
You
people
don't know
could
where
have
this
seen
is
that.
going, and it looks shady.
I just want to like walk
No,
out of the room
I
right now.
think it's
'cause-
a good one.
Okay.
I think it's a good one. I don't think that you're going to think that it's going to happen, but.
Buckle up, everybody.
So, I have to try and buy less merch this coming year.
You got a better chance of getting me on a cruise ship.
I need to get rid of stuff. And I'm like looking in like all my closets and I'm like, I don't have enough room for all this stuff. It's
It's amazing how your resolution is my Christmas wish.
I don't have my basement anymore like we did in Ohio. And I just feel like I'm running out of room for things. And half of the stuff I don't even use anymore. So I told Scott I asked him, I'm like, can you get on eBay and just like start selling some of the stuff that I don't need, I don't even use anymore because the Savinos, they do that and they sell like crazy and they make their money back. But like, what am I doing? Like, I need to get on there and I really need to go through all my stuff and say, have I used this? Am I going to use it anytime soon? And just make room for some other things.
What are we starting with? Mugs, bags, ears?
I mean, I'm not getting rid of any of my mugs, but
So she's not getting rid of any of her mugs, any of her
No.
bags, any of her ears, any of her pins, or any of her
No.
spirit jerseys. But aside from that, please eBay everything.
Chapsticks.
no, I have some ears that I am willing to part with. I have some lounge flies I'm willing to part with, and
And
some
by
spirit.
ears, she means one pair because there's two ears technically in a pair.
Some spirit jerseys I'm willing to part with. Some, other miscellaneous things that we have just lying around, but I really need to put a halt on buying new merch. And I did get a little bit of a sneak peek, not really a sneak peek. It's out in the parks right now. The 2026 merch. Not a fan. So
Not good.
That helps. I mean, it's better than it was last year, that's for sure. But
How many
Well, and we
years
did say
have been
last year was
saying
better than the year before.
that?
Yeah.
At least there's an improvement, but we all agree that every year we're still not going to buy any of it at all.
yeah, I don't like the specific 2026 merch. I don't like it so far. So, and what did you say? How many ears do I have? Is that what you said?
I didn't say that.
Oh,
Did I?
I thought you did.
Guilty conscience.
Maybe I did.
But have you seen it, Phil? The new merch?
I have not seen it yet. I can go and look
Okay.
while you're talking.
Yeah, it's definitely an improvement from last year. It has purple in it, so that's nice. I like purple, but it's still kiddie-ish to me. But
It kind of has to be though.
I
'Cause
know.
It's like, it's like not the stuff you're gonna wear every day, but it's like the once in a lifetime buy because I was there in 2026.
yeah, I get it.
So
Well,
the
like
whole family gets the matching shirts.
Lily
and-
said today, Lily's like, that's my year. I have to get something because that's the year she graduates 2026. So, she has to get something that has that on there. But I don't
Yeah, I'm
know.
looking at it now. The big bubble numbers and the
It's
colors.
better than last year.
It's a little garish.
Yeah, but it's better than last year.
Yeah, the only thing we get on a yearly basis that is dated is one Christmas tree ornament. We have always gotten a dated yearly Christmas tree ornament to hang for that year.
Yeah, so I think that's my New Year's resolution. Disney, related is I really have to put a halt on some merchandise.
We've
get
done
rid of
well
some
with
stuff.
it lately. I have not found a whole lot that I liked, and I'm being far more specific in buying exactly what I like. And I think last year, the only two things I bought, that zip up heavy sweatshirt that looked kind of like a spirit jersey, I bought that. I love that sweatshirt. It's thick, it's cozy, and that same Loungefly sized black backpack that you tricked
Mhm.
Scott into buying so that you could wear it. I had to have that. And the funny thing is, I bought that at the very end of the last trip, so that hasn't even gone in the park with me yet. But I always said that the Loungeflies I thought were the perfect size as a day bag. But as a guy, I could just never bring myself to wear anything by Loungefly. So that backpack kind
Well,
of fit the bill.
I have a new black bag now, thanks to Tom McPherson. He gave me a black Loungefly, so Scott can have his bag back.
Very cool. Thank you, Tom. He's a good guy,
Yes.
isn't he?
He is a good guy. And ears to match.
Really good guy.
Still not getting my bag back.
Yeah, it was
You
worth
can
a
have your
shot.
bag back. I have this one now.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing that sounds good in theory and nice to say out loud, but probably not going to happen.
We'll see.
Well,
But that's it. That's it for me.
That was a good resolution.
I'm going to make it happen.
All right, you want me to go first, Scott, or you got one prepped?
Go ahead, Phil.
So for me, and I've only done this once, and I loved every second of it, and I always say I'm going to do it more. Everyone talks about stopping to smell the roses. Scott and Kathleen know, and some of my friends know. So my obsession hobby is photography. I love going out and taking photos. Luke and I went out just the other night with all the Christmas decorations around town to do some night photography. I take classes. I have tens of thousands of dollars in beautiful gear that I love to take out. And I always take it with me to Disney. But I'm always so focused on the kids and what we're doing and paying attention to them that I never take my camera out and just do a walk around to take photos. Just the artistic, the contemporaneous, the street shooting that I love to do. I would love to take another day and do that at Disney. And I did it a few years ago. I happened to be down there for a conference and had an extra day between when my conference ended and when Em and the kids showed up. So I spent that whole day just wandering around shooting. I would love to do that again. There are so many spots that are far too photographed and photographed badly. But there are all of these little, especially in Epcot, warrens and dens and nooks and pathways and these little side angles at Magic Kingdom and, these incredible vistas at Animal Kingdom and that super art deco stuff that's in Hollywood Studios.
Yeah.
That are really cool looking, but you need to be able to take your time because 90% of the time when you're trying to shoot these things, there's crowds of people. So really to have the time and the patience to wait to get exactly the right lighting, exactly the right angle, no people, I enjoy that. So I would love to have a couple of days where I just wander all of property, not just inside the parks, but the resorts, the monorail, the transportation, all of property, and just take my camera with me with a bunch of lenses and just spend my time kind of getting immersed in that. I think it would be a really cool way to enjoy property without being go, 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 without being ride focused or resort focused. But that would require me to kind of take that time by myself without my wife and kids. And we know that I can't bring myself to do that. I always feel horribly bad. The last time I tried to do it, Emily ended up with a Dooney and Burke because I walked on the main street and felt hugely guilty. But if I had my druthers, if I had a resolution of something that I'd love to do, I suppose maybe it belongs in the Christmas wish instead of a resolution. But maybe even if I just took my gear with me with the kids and just spent a little bit more time focused on photography instead of trying to get to the next thing.
I think that would be nice. Even like you said, just taking a full day and going to the resorts, parks, Disney Springs, the transportation center. I mean, you would get a lot of good photos.
I think it's possible. And I just enjoy the process. So it would just be relaxing for me.
I mean, that could even be a trip with just you and Emily too. I don't think the kids would enjoy it, but I think Emily could tag along.
She might. Or, I'm going to be down there that Saturday that you leave. Scott's probably going to be taking you to the airport. Maybe I could do it on that day. That's a possibility. It won't be too crazy work with conference stuff just yet.
I think that would be fun to do.
What? Phil and I do a photo shoot around Disney?
You're going to have to wear a shirt with no sleeves, though, buddy. We got to really maximize the time.
I think I could manage that, actually.
Yeah, I think you have a few of those.
I might be able to do that.
All right, buddy. What's your New Year's resolution?
Mine's very simple. I just would like to spend more time at resorts that I probably in the past have not given a lot of props to. I think I would like to spend more time learning about the history of Disney itself, but a lot of the resorts, I think a lot of times I'm sitting here drinking out of an old Key West thanks to Kathleen. But there's a lot of resorts that we just kind of pass up because we just automatically write them off. Like we've stayed there a couple times and you don't like them for this reason or that reason. But I just feel like if I gave, this is a resolution. This is me trying to be more open to resorts that like I said, I just have kind of written them off.
And which resorts are those?
Definitely, I would say Saratoga and Riviera.
Old Key West.
Saratoga and Riviera are the two that come to mind. But I think it would be, we actually, at both resorts, when we had stayed there the last, maybe not Saratoga, but we had kind of flirted with the idea of buying points at both of those resorts.
One time.
Just because in the moment, we always say your favorite resort is the one that you're currently staying at. And they both were kind of, it was just nice. Like when you're there and you just immerse yourself. The one time that we were at Saratoga, we really just did and walked around. Like we did the stuff that was available on property, the community hall, the movie nights and things like that. Like just really getting into what the resorts have. I enjoyed that. And I think if I gave that opportunity to like a Riviera, I don't know. I feel like I just automatically write it off, and I don't want to be that way. I just don't want to think the worst of things, Well,
your top or your bottom three.
There's always, I think no matter who you are, there's always going to be a bottom
I know,
three.
but because of what your bottom three are, you never want to stay there.
But that's where I'm trying to be different. I guess that's where I'm trying to, since this is a resolution, I'm trying to say in 2026, I want to make it a focus to actually stay there more, just to, give it the opportunity that it deserves.
Wow. I'm shocked. I want to add that Scott hasn't been feeling well this week. He's had a sore throat and, he's been feeling a little under the weather lately. I'm not even joking.
He's got a fever. That's why he's so high on Riviera.
Maybe
that's why I just said what I said.
Maybe I don't know. I mean, hopefully it's not. Hopefully you mean that.
I'm going to listen to this episode in 2 weeks and completely not even know what I said or why I said it.
I think we all get stuck in that rut. Like we have our favorites.
We do.
We love Yacht Club. We love Boardwalk. We love Poly. We love Wilderness Lodge. Like those are just kind of where we go to. We're going over to Grand Floridian in a month because the kids loved the one time we stayed there. So we're going to give Grand Floridian another try. We loved it. But our next trip is also going to be Bay Lake Tower, which is one that I've been a little wishy-washy on. But we're going to give it a shot. We're going to do something new. And, maybe we grow to love it. The other thing is Saratoga is so funny. It's so easy to pass by. And even now looking at it, I'm like, I don't know if I want to stay at Saratoga. And every time we stay at Saratoga, we love it. And I don't know what it is about Saratoga that you love it while you're there. And then you leave and you're like, well, there's so many other great options. And every time you stay at Saratoga, you're like, why do we not stay here more? This is really nice.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I felt. I think the one exception was the last time we were there. We were in like the back 40, like completely away from everything.
The carousel, I think.
So it was a little bit difficult with like the bus loop and everything. But any other time that I've been at Saratoga, I've been the same way. I'm like, why? Like, why is this always one that, you're scrolling through the website, you're looking at rooms and you see Saratoga and you're just like, psh.
I think I just read somewhere a permit maybe was just filed for the tree houses. So I think maybe they're going to do a refurbishment on them. It's needed.
Yeah, I mean, we were there. It's funny. I didn't notice it as much in the tree houses when we stayed there as much as I've noticed it in other resorts. Like the last time we stayed at Boulder Ridge pre-refurb, looking around, you're like, oh my gosh, this place needs it so badly right now. For a while, Yacht Club was the same way. You're like, these rooms are starting to get really beat. But the treehouse, I think maybe I just described a rustic feel to it that I didn't really pay attention to it.
I don't think when we were there, I didn't think that it needed redone. I just know that they haven't been redone since they've opened. I think I read that. I'm not sure if that's accurate, but
maybe to make it more functional. I mean, like Phil said, like the beat up rustic look of it is actually intentional, but to make it more functional, like I've said about a lot of the rooms, you know, it's 2026 and putting a lot more plugs, or even the idea of having a bedside table on both sides of the bed.
Yeah, I really like those tree houses. I want to stay in there again and stay on one of them. But I like your resolution.
Well, it's, you know, a lot of people go, and it's like, how many times do you actually say, you know, if you're staying at that resort, you make it a plan to, you know, this night we're going to go to the community hall and we're going to make, no, but I don't think really a lot of people do that anymore.
Jacqueline and Curtis do.
Oh, well, see, that's where I want to be different, because I feel like I want to do more of that stuff that is offered, even to watch the movie Under the Stars. Yeah, we just never take the time to do stuff like that. So it's the little things like that I think I would like to do more in 2026.
I like it.
All pretty solid resolutions across the board. Any others just hanging out there?
Hmm.
Do not say cruise.
We already did.
Ugh. No? All right. We can wrap it up there.
I don't know.
Do you think a cruise is more of a dream, a fantasy, or a wish for Phil? What do you think it is?
I like that.
There are no ship names for Disney that can describe my feelings about cruising.
It's his destiny.
What would your cruise ship be called, Phil, if you had a Disney cruise ship?
Hades.
Like, what is it going to take?
It's going to take it not being a cruise. Sorry, guys.
I just don't think you're giving it a fair chance here. I think that you would have a good time.
I have cruised before. I don't enjoy it.
But you haven't been on a Disney cruise. It's fun.
Bring your camera.
Yeah, that'll make all the difference in the world. All right. Well, before you guys push any harder, I think that's as good a place as any to end it. As always, everyone, thank you for listening. If you could head on over to Apple Podcast, give us a like, a 5-star review. We'd appreciate it. Also, Happy New Year. By the time you listen to this one, we are going to be just 4 short days away from 2026 in this awful merchandise that Kathleen just got me to look at. So good luck with that. If you're looking for us, just on the strange 1 in a billion chance you found our podcast without being a member of the group, you can find us on Facebook at DVC Clubhouse, on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. And until next time, we'll DVC you real soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
See you guys.
And so our journey comes to an end.
Oh, no, please, can't we go back to page 1 and do it all over again?
Started this thing together, and that's how we'll finish it.
Because that, my friends, is where the magic lives.